Oh my god, listen. China? What? My podcast, okay? Shut the fuck up. I mean, hello. Welcome, everyone. Look, I have a new shirt on. You thought I was gonna, arrive at a wife-beating tank top? I don't fucking think so, bro. Would you look at this new setup for Bibble Babble? That's so freaking crazy. I did it all by myself. If anyone tells you any different, fuck them. Sorry. I will have to give a shout out to Red Rage. I don't know what the numbers are. I'm gonna be honest. I forgot. Red Rage. He linked me the little file, the little program, so that way I could have a visualizer on screen. Whoa! Isn't that cool? Now when I say shit, you're like, what? Look, I can even change it. Look, you ready for this? I know this is a podcast and you shouldn't have to be like, oh, what am I looking at, Joby? But I just need to show this off. In fact, I want to change it to the other one. So we have all kinds. We have bars. We have curves. We have stepped bars. Now it's like I'm in a Bibble Babble music video. We have a level meter. Wow, very useful. Thank you. Stepped level meter. Oh, thank you. Bars. And then finally we have what I would want, the waveform. but then again, it's like, whoa, wow, I'm going crazy, bro. See ya. Whoa. You know, I feel like it's maybe going a little too fast. It's like, what the fuck's going on, dude? What the fuck? Yeah, it's good to see everybody. Hello? Oh, this man is saying, can I please join? Oh, sorry. You're probably not seeing the correct thing. You can join if you want. It's open cast time, baby. There you go. Sorry, I might have to change this from regular to non-regular. Oh, there's the boy.
Oh.
Here, let me change the group. There we go. It's perfect. Beautiful. Now you're showing on here too. I was just giving you a freaking shout out. I was like, this motherfucker allowed me to be a little fuck. You know? Let me fucking add a I was no, what I was doing was I said, hey yo, shout out to Red Rage. He helped me put on this little fucking visualizer for talking and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Now I gotta go add yours. Gotta go add a property for yours, you motherfucker. How you doing?
It's okay. I got done with the stream.
You what?
I did an early stream, like early morning stream because I'm full of energy.
I did see that.
Right now.
I was gonna go join, but then I was like, yeah, fuck that dude.
Wasn't worth it because a little child decided to start talking about doxing and how they dox someone. I was like, okay, I ban them.
That's kind of fucked.
I did not enjoy that one bit. I was trying to get him life advice. I was like, look, man, don't do that stuff. Don't do it. And he did it anyway. He just kept going. He kept going on about it. I was like, dude, stop.
He was like, dude, you don't understand. It's so epic to fucking troll someone, dude. Please.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just fucking.
Well, I'm sorry you had to deal with that. I know some.
No, that's alright.
Some motherfuckers can be a little crazy bitches, you know?
Hey. Part of streaming, isn't it?
A lot of streaming, baby.
Yep. Part of the job.
I'm trying to fucking figure this out. I set it up earlier, but then I just fucked it up.
Didn't work.
No, it's just that I didn't think anyone would be up at this time to bibble babble, I suppose.
I am always awake at this time, it seems nowadays.
That's something you want or something you don't want?
No, no, I don't necessarily want that. I want to like wake up at like 10, maybe 11, 10, 11.
Want to wake up at regular human hours is what I'm understanding.
No, like hours that a non-employed person would,
Want to wake up,
if that makes sense.
yeah, I think so. I like to think it makes.
Because it gives you enough time to go through your day, stream, do my editing, do all that.
Yeah, sense to me. All right, I think I got yours all set up now. Good, good visualizer time. How did that little hacking child make you feel, huh?
It, I don't know. It didn't make me feel too great about the safety of my viewers and myself.
Would you say you're a little frightened, a little scared of like, what they might do if they?
It's not that I'm scared. It's more so I just don't trust it. Like if they're talking about how they did it, I don't trust it. It feels like you're just gonna do it to me or other people. And that's a big no-no.
Yeah,
You already did it once. You're gonna do it again.
yeah. I mean more like, since you've banned them now, do you think they'll
Oh,
have a vengeance? You think they might be like, I'm gonna fucking get this guy. He banned me from his fucking stream.
well, if he does, then too bad. Guess what? I'm just gonna put in the things to basically protect myself. I got my Discord link, uh, my Discord server ready to go on lockdown if I need to, if it gets raided.
Oh,
I'm good. I'm ready to go. I'm ready.
you're ready, spaghetti.
I can't go to sleep though. That's the problem until. So I guess I'm kind of scared. I don't know.
Yeah, it's always. I mean, did he ever threaten you? Was he like, hey,
No, he
I'm gonna.
didn't. He didn't threaten me,
He just was like,
but
yeah, I could do that if I wanted to.
yeah. Well, it's saying that if you wanted to, it's more that I don't trust that. Like if you're saying you did it to someone else because they made a slight comment that you didn't like,
Yeah,
and they did it to your friend, quote unquote. Which
right.
I don't even think half of this is true. I don't even think half of the docs and crap is true. I just don't trust it. I don't like it.
Yeah, because if it could happen to someone else, it could definitely happen to you, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
I understand that. I remember all the way back when I was starting out on Twitch, I had my number one fan at the time be like, "Hey yo, what's up, dude? How you doing? Come join my Minecraft server." And it was the old Minecraft server, or the Java one. So you had to give your IP to them in order to join.
No.
And he kind of said, "Oh yeah, my friend, uh, he turned on me. He's mad at me now, and now he's threatening to turn everyone. He's threatening to dox everybody." I got fucking terrified. Like I was horrendously terrified.
Yeah.
It's just,
I'm more so angry.
you're angry.
I'm angry.
Is it because like, do you know this person very well? Was it
No,
like,
no, they came from my cousin's stream
ah, gotcha.
and they followed me around.
They said, I'm gonna hang out with you now, bro. It's fucked.
Yep. Well, nobody liked it. Obviously, it's content. I had to delete my VOD, and I don't want to get that type of content. I don't want that type of audience.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't really want that either. It's it's scary for you, and it's scary for everyone else because it's kind of like the recent issue that I fucking had. With
Yeah.
between two people. I won't name names, but like one is kind of making a non-threat. I don't know what you would call it. It's like an empty threat. There you go. They're making
Yeah.
an empty threat. So there's that on their side, but then again, it still is kind of a threat, you know? It's like, well,
Yeah.
what the fuck do I do now? Do I kick the person or do I, give them a chance? And if I do give them a chance, what if they do something terrible, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, shit just sucks.
It does suck. It's not a fun position to be in.
Yeah.
To have to control it and make sure that nothing goes wrong because it is stressful.
Plus, it's like,
You have that responsibility.
yeah, you have to be the responsible one in that situation and decide what's right. And then you also have to consider, will that person do that to me? You know, it's like, it's kind of like a death threat or something. It's like I'm gonna kill that person. And you're like, hey, you're banned from my server. Please don't come around anymore. And then they are like, okay, well, I'll just kill you then. You know, it's like, what the fuck, you know?
What do you do in that situation?
Like you're basically fucked by both sides. You're like, dude, this is bullshit, man. I don't know. It's a fucking spaghetti.
it's
And
spaghetti.
I just like, how do even people, like, how do little kids even fucking do that shit? You know? Where
It's
would
just how the internet is now.
Yeah, that, I don't know. That's just fucked. Like, I definitely wasn't fucking ready to dox anyone when I was a kid. I was like, yeah, well, you stink, and I'm not playing Minecraft with you anymore.
It definitely was edgy, but not that edgy.
Yeah, yeah. There's like, huh? Yeah, I'd watch a cat die, or yeah, I'd fucking rape a lady. But there was never like, oh yeah, I'm going to steal your information, maybe use it against you, maybe DDoS your network. Lol. I'll be like losing connection, bitch.
No, no, just no.
I don't know. You think the brain rot did this to all of the children nowadays?
I think it was somewhere along the lines of Black Ops 2. Something happened. Minecraft and Black Ops 2. I feel like that type of timing, the videos being put out, it was like hacker videos, Black Ops 2, trolling videos of Minecraft that just melded together into one bad situation for my generation, at least my side of the generation,
Your side, the younger generation of Gen Z.
younger side of Gen Z. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, I feel kind of sad for them as well, you know? It's like, I don't know. It's sucky to have that kind of mindset where it's, oh, you don't like me or you don't want to also be part of this, well, then I'm going to possibly do it to you, you know? It's,
that's how it was. Like the kid was saying, "Oh, because you said this about my grandfather," which obviously that's where he draws the line. But for other people, it's like you dock someone. That's where we draw the line.
yeah, it's like,
And it's like I don't know. It's just the whole thing, and I just wanted to avoid the whole thing.
I don't blame you, you know? Just fucking getting out of there and doing a shadow ban, you know? Or hopefully it's a shadow ban. I don't know what it looks like from the ban side of things, but
I just banned them from my channel.
gotcha, gotcha. Yeah,
And I have
definitely.
whoever gets banned, basically
They can't chat
they're
or anything, right?
they can't chat, they can't see my stream ever again.
Oh, thank goodness.
Gone.
Yeah,
They're gone.
yeah. That's what I had to
It,
do with some people. It's very useful. So
I also have protection against keywords. So my address or my actual name
yeah,
is blocked.
it's really
I don't
good.
play that game. And it's an instant ban too. So it's even better.
Yeah, I think you're well protected. I think also uh, their little head will probably just be like, I haven't gone on Roblox today. I better get on there right now. You know, maybe they maybe they won't even think about you, anything like
Probably
that.
not. I doubt it. I think they'll just move on. At least that's what I'm hoping.
I think so. I don't know. I can't imagine, you know, being so focused on I don't know how much importance you had in their life, if you were a good friend or anything like that.
No,
Yeah.
I know them for long.
So then, I'm sure they'll be like, well, just that happened, whatever. Moving on now.
Moving on. I hope is what happens, but
What do you think it'll be like if we ever have kids, Because they won't be our generation. They'll be like
yeah.
way down the line.
I think either they would be the generation that's after Gen Alpha, or 1 to 2 generations ahead of that.
Yeah. I wonder how much different it will be.
Well, my question is, what would your strategy like? What's the game plan? Would that be for you?
um, I don't know. I think
To be like, oh, sorry.
I'm a bit of a hypocrite, I'm a little bit of a shit talker. My number one issue with kids today is that their parents clearly were like, I could actually discipline my kid, maybe talk to them or maybe play with them. But now it's like, you know, just put the iPad in front of them until they shut the fuck up. Okay, I gotta go browse Facebook sales and see what kind of furniture I can get for a deal. So
Yeah.
I think that would be like the ideal thing, is to just be there for your kid and interact with your kid, But I'm very sure that every parent has those kinds of ideals, and
Yeah.
then is like, well, I just got done working a 9 to 5 and I got so much stress. Here's the iPad, little kid. Just fucking look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would yours be?
I mean, I kind of would follow the same way as my parents did. Kind of like, I wouldn't say strict, but like holding me back from being on the internet,
Yeah.
protect me against type of stuff.
Be more conserved, right?
Yeah, more conserved with what you can do safety wise. I mean, that's a whole thing, but also the fact that obviously I don't want them to become I'd say degenerate, but like
They don't want you
bad
to.
person.
Yeah, they don't want you to be.
They don't want you to go down the wrong path.
Yeah, they don't want you to be influenced by all the garbage on the internet, all the bad things. I think that's fair, you know? Seems good to me. Like, you know, I think there's some things that are unavoidable, but I think definitely taking away bad influences from your life uh is a good place to be,
Yeah.
I think that's good. Let me get a drink. I think that's the shit thing, is that like a lot of people blame just the kids, They're like, their little iPad baby. Get fucked. Go fuck yourself. But there's also some part upon the parents, That's why, I don't know, it's just never cool to totally blame kids on what they're watching or doing.
So my take on it kind of is like one end of the thing or the stick. You're kind of like you're kind of the older person,
Yeah.
or you are the older person. Sorry. So why would you like screw up their future just because you feel a certain way?
Yeah.
My thing is like it's how do I put it? Like, okay, they are the future. They're the what carries on. You kind of aren't,
Yeah.
and you're gonna die long before them.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I'd hope, if anything, everything goes well. But you die before them, and they would carry on what you taught them. They would go down the right path, and they would do good for others. You know, that's a hope. But that's my whole tangent on that one.
I mean, I agree with it. It's, why would you be selfish in fulfilling your own needs to be entertained by, you know, online stuff? Like, I think that's the most fucked thing about most parents is that they're like, oh, well, the internet's ruining our kids, but in reality, it's also ruining them as well, But why be selfish and entertain your own needs above your own kids, Like, it's not a self-sacrifice 24/7. No, you can't ever be on your phone. It's when your kid's like, hey, I got a school assignment. What's this all about? Maybe instead of looking up a YouTube video on how to, like, be like, follow this, mommy's busy. Be more interactive with her.
Do it with them if you have. Like, teach them or what you understand. Like, carry it on. If you're understanding the video, like, that's my whole thing is with teaching itself. The whole point is to carry on information. If you don't have that information, you can still learn the information to teach the next generation or whoever is learning from you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's a whole different topic with the schools and stuff. But
I mean, we could go to that topic.
But I would be fine with that.
Up to you. Do you have any remaining points on parenting or anything like that?
I had one that just escaped me. It's fine.
All right. I mean, what's your whole idea with the school system and learning and all that? Do you think it's as busted as they say it is?
I mean, when I was in school, which was a year ago, maybe 2 years ago in high school, I found that the way they were teaching, keyword, with quotations, obviously, because they weren't really teaching, in my opinion. They were kind of just like, how do I put it? Some of the teachers I kind of could feel the way they were teaching. Like, what I mean by that is like they weren't really teaching; they were just saying what they found. Makes sense. They're not really like
they were there because it's their job, not because they were like, I want to teach these kids this subject.
Yeah, that's basically what I was saying. Yeah. It's just you're here to teach, fine. If you're here to do your job, also fine. But guess what? In the end, your job, whether you're getting paid for it or not, is to basically on your information that you learned in school yourself onto the next generation. Whether that is information you learned on the job or in school.
Yeah. It's, I don't know. I'm going to sound like a little bit of a freak here, okay? I'm like on the opposite. Like, I liked the teachers who weren't into it, that were just like reading off a book or something like that. Maybe it's because I did well in their classes, but like the teachers that wanted me to be more involved, maybe it's just because it was a science class and I'm not good with science. But a lot of them were just like, I get to grab onto the information and learn it myself, like they might be just reading from the book, but it's like if it's something I'm genuinely interested in, it's something that I grab onto and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna learn more about this. And I could always ask the teacher more about it, but I don't know, I feel like that's a good way, kind of. At least for me it was, because didn't have to really, I don't know, there's the fucking teachers that are like, today we're all going to stand up and we're all going to have a card. It's going to be people from history. And you just have to go around and try and talk to people and get them to guess who you are, you know? It's like, cool.
It's so hands off. It's not like you're not really grabbing them by the throat and saying, "Hey, you're gonna learn,
Yeah,
like it or not."
that's what I mean. Like, I think the ones who were trying to make it exciting, you know, kind of went a little too far. And it's like, I didn't really learn shit because most of the people in the class also didn't want to do this activity, you know? I don't know.
It's actually funny with that topic because I find with like I took a class called leadership.
Yeah.
And it turned into I signed up the next year in grade 12 to an executive role, which means that basically I was helping teach or lead the younger or the grade before me, the grade 11s,
Right.
as a grade 12, teaching what I learned in grade 11 to the grade 11s. So I basically, the whole thing with that is I could do what I wanted to with what I learned in grade 11 rather than, I was the teacher
Yeah.
and I didn't need to do anything exciting except say, hey, screw the script because that's how I was. As a lot of them wanted to do the natural leading process type of stuff.
Right.
I was more of a lead by example. I wanted to do my own thing.
Yeah.
So whether it be helping with events, not sometimes I didn't even help with events. I did my own thing that actually helped in the end, like planning, like that. I'd do that instead. I would do something that is somewhat productive. People may not see it instantly, so it's less noticeable.
Right.
No,
Do you,
I know there's. Oh,
oh, I was just gonna say, did the 11th 11th graders, or I think they're called sophomores, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Did they take on to this new method you were doing, the lead by
Some
example?
of them did. Some of them did. I mean, the group I had a personal group because we were split into groups with the grade 12, 11, sorry.
Right.
Um, uh, with the grade 12s, so me. Um, basically, what happened is we're split into groups. We help run events at the school, something like that. That's a whole leadership thing. It's like running events and creating events, so all that stuff. So it's pretty fun. It was fun to me. But it caused me to get out of my shell a little bit and gain that confidence that I needed.
Yeah.
That's the whole point there. But it taught me also how to understand a little bit in my style of teaching because that was for a while something I wanted to do, but it's like, oh my gosh, it's so much expensive. Getting to go for that, it's like I was looking, it's like 80 to $100,000
Jesus.
tuition. Like, what are you doing? What's going on?
I think there's some programs, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, there's
Uh,
a few.
yeah, there's a few programs where the school itself will uh, hire you, and it's like the other way, you know, it's the you gain experience rather than a degree, you know, and
Yeah.
you're able to teach that way. Though I'm not too sure what kind of programs you might have over there or exactly what kind of grades they allow you to teach.
I most likely, even if I had experience, I don't think I would qualify anyway.
Any reason for that?
Grades. Quite literally, I sucked in high school. Terrible. Same with elementary. Grades were horrible.
I mean,
My overall enthusiasm and mind, like my mindset on it was way different than like I loved school.
yeah,
I loved high school,
same here.
and that I know that's rare to hear because not many people like school and they hated it.
Oh
They
yeah,
hated high school.
yeah.
I'm taking the good things away from it. I'm not taking the bad things. Or maybe bad things that happened. Good things. Good thoughts. Good thoughts.
Good thoughts. You know, the I think that's the thing about it, is that a lot of people just don't understand um that sure it may be like a shit time sometimes, or a majority, but I don't know. I don't know why so many people just look back at high school and they're like, so full of regret that I had to do high school or anything like that. Like, especially, I've heard some of your situation, and it's very crazy to me to hear uh, someone talking positively about high school, especially it being you. It's refreshing to hear it, that a lot of these other people, like, they didn't really have any like bullies, or they didn't flunk classes or anything like that. They just didn't like it, or for some reason, I guess. Like,
And sometimes it's just the teachers.
it's the what?
Teachers.
Oh yeah,
Sometimes it's just
yeah,
the teachers make it a living hell, and it's not fun. But
yeah.
fair enough, I guess. But why? Why do you really believe that it's a living hell? Because if you remove the fact that the teacher was like annoying for like a semester, quite literally, if you had him like a semester or two, what does that matter? Because it's only a year of your life that you have to deal with this person.
Yeah, right.
Do you
And
care? Why do you care?
I feel like maybe those people weren't the type of people who liked to focus on actually learning. They were there to socialize with their friends or something like that. I don't know.
That is my question.
Were you more of a learner yourself?
I was a mix. At
Right.
the start in grade 9 and 10, I was wanted to be social. I wanted to be everyone's friend. That's fine.
Yeah.
Until it went awfully and backfired completely. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna study. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna freaking get into school. I'm gonna enjoy it.
Right.
My last 2 years,
Yeah.
I did that. I enjoyed it. I loved it.
Right?
My last 2 years were awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you know, a I think once people actually get into the learning of things, like, even if it's not really a subject that they're interested in, you can still learn quite a few new things. And it's, for me, you know, I don't want to be one of those types that's like, oh yeah, high school was the greatest time of my fucking life. But I don't know. Nowadays, it's like my brain is yearning to learn
Go back,
something,
learn something.
interesting.
Go back, try something
Yeah,
that
like,
you may have not have tried before.
it's like prison, but better.
It's like prison, but better.
Well, because it's like you go there at certain times, you eat food at certain times, and all the other shit is just learning. And that's the fun part, because it's like, it's a good schedule, I suppose. It's
It is like
yeah,
that's part of it.
it's
Going from okay, let me put it like this. This is like, I might just side tangent and basically ruin the whole topic, but basically with the whole schedule thing, me being out of high school now and employed, like I've noticed that difference in schedule. I don't even have a schedule anymore. I just do. I just sleep or and then do. I do something, find something to do,
yeah,
and that's all I have
yeah, and it's
other than a hobby.
and it's I won't say it's like the worst of all feelings, but it feels pretty hopeless and awful, right?
Yeah, it can be.
Yeah, like, that's how I feel about it, at least. Like,
Yeah,
I'm grateful for it, no doubt, but there's times where it's like, what's the purpose anymore? What am I doing with my life? Or something like that. But
yeah.
that's just me. I don't know if you feel the same.
I have been at that point, and I'm telling you, like when I was at the start of losing that job and then not being able to get a second job, I was like, okay, I'm going re losing my mind here, and it wasn't great. It wasn't too fun.
Right?
Without getting too much into it, but now it's Bibble Babble, not into the flesh.
But like as a major point, it is like kind of suck ass, right? It's like, oh well,
Yes.
you know what is this purpose? That's also another fuck thing about school is like, it's nice, it's fun, you got a schedule, you got all this shit right, and then once you graduate, it's like,
Get ripped right out of the mindset that you
what
had.
the fuck do I do now, dude?
Yep.
I remember the quote on my yearbook is what now? Question mark.
I think I made up my own quote.
What was it?
I said, just do, don't think. And what I meant by that is just don't think about the rest. Don't freaking keep thinking about things that are holding you back. And I said, in the end, it's your mindset that is going to define whether you want to go forward doing great things or go backwards or go on the wrong path. Basically, I didn't say it exactly like this, but um, do some very bad things or just make bad decisions. Said it much better, but I don't have it on top of my head.
Basically, just, don't let your thoughts distract you from your actions.
What you're trying to do.
Yeah. I'll remember that when I rob a bank,
That's what someone else said. Someone said, "Oh, you could just murder someone because of that." It's like, what? Where did you get that from? I'm only thinking just success wise. Like,
They're going in with like bad intentions. They're like, oh, well,
maybe.
that's fucking hypocritical, don't you think? I could literally just, oh, I don't know, murder someone, or maybe, I don't know, do something that people don't like with that kind of mindset. That's stupid. Something.
Okay. Like, it got me through a lot. Like,
Yeah.
it means something to me.
I think
Why you diss him?
I think it's a good tool. It's like any tool, or any kind of motivation. It's
Yeah.
it depends on the user, the individual who's going with it that matters. Like,
Yeah.
you're using
Do they
it for
have good
good.
intentions?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why people gotta fucking be little dissers though and be like, actually, that's kind of stupid. Even though I've been that kind of person before. I've been a little twerp and been like, really? You think that's a cool thing? Well, let me tell you something. That's stupid.
Yeah. Huh.
I think, I don't know. I also kind of wanted to be a teacher. It's like, it's fun, I
It is
feel
fun.
happy when I see people learn, and especially after I fucking taught them how to do something,
Yep.
even on
Especially people who
Discord.
want to learn.
Right.
It's not on the people who don't want to learn. Like, you could try to reach out to them, put out your hand and see if they grab it, but you know, it is a very fulfilling thing to have someone be like, "Oh, I learned something from you. Thank you."
Yeah.
That small little thank you go a long way.
How I feel about it, it's like, you know, is it going to be perfect? Probably not, but it feels good, It was very nice to kind of see someone apply that knowledge as well, Be like, you were such a good little teacher that you helped me in this aspect. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. That's how I see it with like people on here that I help with either streaming or setting up an emulator. Like,
You help
listen,
me with the emulator stuff.
I would never condone emulation. Never ever do emulation. Please. But um, you know, I distinctly remember helping a fellow Discord member on here called Black. And he's a good little German boy. And I helped him run a PCSX2 in order to play Jack and Daxter, and it just made me so freaking happy when it worked and he was having a good time. And I was like, yes, Me likey. It just feels good. Yeah.
That's how I felt with PCX2. You did the same thing with me.
I felt just as good. It's just nice. But when, you know, people don't know how to fucking learn, then it's like, what the fuck are you doing with your life, piece of shit? Yeah.
I think that's Justy coming out.
That's just a little bit of a Justy moment right there.
Justy moment. Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
joking, but
sometimes I get frustrated with people because they don't know how to fucking do shit. Like,
well, is it more so the laziness? Like they're not trying hard enough in your mind, or is it that like
I
just,
sorry,
you don't feel like they're there?
it's
They don't like think.
it's a lack of effort. It's a lack of effort, and I think that's what gets a lot of teachers as well. Is that like I don't know. I remember helping out some people, and they like just start bitching at me that like it's too hard, or you know,
Oh yeah,
this is stupid. It's like what the fuck do you want me to do, bro? I'm trying to teach you something, asshole. You don't want me to teach you, then go find someone else, dude. I don't know. I ain't got time for people dismantling everything I talk about or everything that I fucking say or do, you know?
yeah.
I don't know.
And I had this one teacher, his construction teacher, so not surprised there what I'm about to say. Yeah, basically said, "Hey, get away from me." He told me get away from me because I kept following him to ask questions so I could learn.
What the fuck?
And this is a woodworking class. He was like, "Get the fuck away from me!" Then he basically made fun of me in front of the whole class.
Why? Fucked.
He doesn't like tisms.
Dude,
He didn't like tisms.
it's funny though, because my woodworking teacher was a fucking bitch to me as well. Like something's wrong with them, dude.
I don't know why it's just woodworking specifically, but like I don't know if anyone else has had any different experiences, but
Probably. I mean, I don't know. Like they just seem like lonely, depressed people, you know.
sometimes,
Sometimes, yeah.
sometimes.
Sometimes that's just how it is. You want
I
to
was
answer
really
some?
nice to the dude.
Who were nice to the dude?
I was nice to him. I didn't care. I just glossed over. I was like, oh, whatever. And I
Maybe,
made fun of myself. I joined in on like,
yeah.
allowed it.
Instead of taking offense to it and garnering even more hate or attention towards you, it was more like, I better roll with the flow so people understand that I understand this joke or that I'm okay with it, so that way they don't push back on me, you know?
Basically became a human lolcow.
That's fucked.
Like an IRL lolcow.
I don't know, that's gotta be fucked, right? You know?
Oh, it is. Not fun.
Just fucking horrible. Like, I don't even know if I'm a lol cow. I feel like I might be one, but like,
Uh, sometimes maybe. I'm not sure.
I hope to God I'm not. You know, that'd be
I hope not
fucked.
too.
I hope you're not a lol. For the most part, I've never heard anyone being like, "Oh yeah, you know, fuck Red Rage. What a funny little
He's a
bitch."
lolcow for him.
Yeah, I've never heard anyone say anything like that. But maybe people on your stream might be a little different. Maybe they'll be like, "Ah, time to make him have a little tard rage or something like that." Ooh,
Yep.
wee mama, you know.
I'm ready for it.
Ah,
I know it's gonna happen. Just I'm ready for it.
it's got to be neutral. Got to be like people are trying to get under your skin. Just be like, okay. I
Okay.
don't know.
Sorry, I kind of sidelined your question. What were you gonna say?
Oh,
If you remembered.
I was gonna ask you, do you want to answer some podcast questions? I think there's like maybe one or two, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, fine with me.
All right, let me take a look on my. Hey. We got some podcast questions for some people. We got Scottish Pope of Huey Church, I believe, is his full name, aka Black. He says, "What is the best language in the world, and why is it German?"
Huh?
Basically it.
Pain. I don't know what's the best language in the world. I don't necessarily think it might be German. I think most languages are pretty equal. You just speak them.
I don't know about that. I think the user base matters most, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
not too much, because then there'd be Chinese as like the best language.
Yeah.
China. I don't know. For me, best language in the world has to be the one I'm using right now, English, and it must be right because so many other countries are using it. So, yeah.
I wouldn't say that. I think as you said, it kind of depends on who's speaking it, but like what I mean by that is like if you favor that language, fine. If you favor this language, fine. I don't care. Nothing burger, basically. Not the question, but
The preference.
the preference is another burger. It doesn't mean much.
What would yours be then? If say someone comes up to you and puts a gun right to your head and they say, "What's the best language in the world, motherfucker?" What are
I'd
you
say
gonna
what
say?
I'm used to.
What?
I'd probably say the same thing everyone else would say, like English.
Oh,
Or I speak this language. So if let's say someone who speaks mostly Spanish, I would say Spanish. At least.
you want to go with whatever's gonna get you out of that situation? What you're saying?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I think that's
Fair enough.
good. Uh, as far as and why is it German? Uh, Incorrect. I mean, have you ever heard of a fucking German person? All they say is like Pregi, Huey Pregi, or like what the fuck or something like that. I don't know.
That's the only one I've heard.
I know a little bit of German. Like the same shit I repeat like all the time. But it's like das ich habe Brot und Wasser. Or I used to say Wasser, W, but supposed to say a V instead, I guess. I don't know. But I don't know. It's just stupid language in my opinion. It's got the whole shit, you know, the male, female, fucking versions.
Oh, I love that.
You do?
I like the variations.
But it's for like everything. It's like, dude, what the fuck, you know?
I love it. I can't get enough of it. I love learning languages.
How many do you know then?
I know a little bit. Like I'm learning Spanish, Arabic, Polish, surprisingly German, but I don't know nearly enough to like go on a full conversation or say much words in the first place. Mostly just Spanish and Arabic, though.
Can you say a phrase in Arabic or just a word or something?
I barely have that down. It's mostly Spanish. To be right honest with you, but I'm learning. So that's the thing.
Yeah, learning is what matters most.
Yeah.
I would say that's very bonita. I think that means beautiful. I don't know.
Well, I haven't got to that word yet. Duolingo is not helping me with that one.
Man, Duolingo is fucking epic. I used them to learn a little bit of German, and they were pretty cool.
They're pretty good. I just haven't gone far enough. I'm like still in the first unit.
Still on the
second
first
unit.
unit. I mean, that's fair enough. It's
It's a lot though. It is a lot.
yeah. Have you
I could
ever?
finish a unit in a day, but it would take me like 12 hours, maybe 6 to 12 hours.
Jesus, what the fuck?
I don't know.
That-
Well, I would at least think so.
yeah,
I haven't
that
tried it yet.
just sounds
It's just an
tough as all.
estimation. It is tough.
Have you ever gone on there and scrolled all the way down to see how long the roadmap is?
Yeah,
That's fucking crazy.
I've tried to see the full roadmap. It doesn't give much.
Yeah. I know there's some quirky things you can do. You can learn like flirts or food items, you know. At least
Mhm.
last time I checked. You know what? I'll do a real quick check to see where I was on Duolingo.
Duolingo.
Duolingo. Let's see. I'll even share it on my screen if I can. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. Any of this? All right. Go to German. Oh shit! What the fuck? I guess I did pretty good. The share button. Share
Oh
my
no.
screen of Duolingo. There it is.
Oh, you were at the end of. Oh my gosh, crazy of this.
Let me show my desktop screen on the other thing as well. There it is. Okay.
German. Oh, you have all your energy used up. Or no, that's your streak. No, I'm stupid.
My XP or something.
Yeah, that's your streak.
Oh, this fucking German that I learned.
All of this.
All of this, and then one of
Six.
one of these.
You're on unit 7.
I'm on
Section 1,
unit
unit 7.
7, baby. Unit 7, baby. Um, I could have sworn there was like some good shit though.
Oh, I'll pull up Duolingo. I think I have it on my PC, but I'm pulling up my PC.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Get full heart so you
English.
can worry less about making mistakes and listen. What? They'd be like, you want to actually do any of that shit? Fuck off.
You wanna do things? Too bad. Too bad. Pay money.
Wait, you can.
Give me money.
Oh, that's so cool. Conversation. Improve your speaking skills with these phrases. Listen, boost your listening skills with an audio only session. It's actually pretty crazy.
I'm trying to set my password. I forget it. I go on my phone. Verbally tell you.
For it to say, hey, yo.
My first time going on Duolingo in a minute.
I don't know.
Woher kommst du?
Woher kommst du? Where are you from? Stupid. Shut up, Germany. Sorry, but I was mostly looking for a little thing. Basically, if you earned enough points, you could purchase special courses. There was one where you could learn how to flirt. But I guess they must have gotten rid of it or something. I don't know.
Maybe. I'm on unit 5 of Spanish.
Unit 5 in
And then
Spanish.
Arabic on. Yeah, and then on Arabic I'm on unit 2.
I think that's very good. Just keep at it, and you'll be speaking Espanol at no time. In no time, maybe.
Holy smokes! I was just looking at my Twitch analytics thing.
How did it go?
I got 5.1 average viewers that whole stream.
Ooh.
For 42 minutes though. Not it's the max viewers was 7. Live views was 16. I got 17 that 2-hour stream. Uncondemned.
Very good. It's a good, you know,
It's crazy.
your rebrand is working, I believe.
I think it is.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Now,
I might need to fix my audio, but
I mean, that's just Bibble Babble, you know? You'll be able to fix it next time. You know?
I'll get it fixed in no time. I'll just keep tinkering.
All you gotta do really is just
There you go.
open up OBS, then open a game and just see the audio levels and see how much bigger or lower yours is compared to the video game. You know?
Yeah. Well, I will. I think it was fine. Was it not? You were in the stream, so
I think it was
might not.
fine, yeah. I think
I
it was.
tend to keep my game volume. But that's another topic.
What?
I kind of started off on it actually. Streaming.
Oh, streaming? Hell yeah. How's
Yeah.
your experience with streaming been so far?
So far, I mean, other than the one time I dealt with drama today,
Yeah.
a bit of drama, I was like, not losing my crap, but just saying, questioning them, basically interrogating them on it. Why you do this? Why you do this? Why you do this?
Yeah, you were
And then
basically
Bibble babbling.
like, you were having to be the dad and be like, "Why would you do this?
Yeah.
Why'd you do
that's
this?"
exactly what I was doing. It's, but yeah, no, that's today's experience. But other than that, like the 2-hour stream earlier today, actually, pardon, yesterday, was pretty peak. I enjoyed it. It gave me motivation. It gave me confidence. I was like, okay, I can do this. I like this. I enjoy it.
Yeah, you said, I knowalize this and I understand how this is gonna be going, and I like it. You know,
I think I have some idea what I want to do with it, and that's what I'm gonna do.
now listen, can I get an exclusive knowledge on what you might be streaming next on your channel?
Ooh, well, it's either, as I told you earlier, Condemned 2, Bloodshot, or I switch it up and go to Senua's Hellblade, or the Hellblade series, the
Ooh.
Senua's Hellblade series. Yeah, 1 and 2.
That'll be I think that'll get you quite a few viewers as well. I don't know, I say that, but sometimes the more popular streamers can be like, "Hey, we're gonna go ahead and pave roll everyone else underneath us."
Oh, yeah.
I think that's.
I don't care about that. I rather just stream it. I don't care. I
Yeah.
don't care about the whole thing of that. The thing of that, you know.
Yeah, having to try and gain any viewers or anything like that. You're just there for the fun. You're just there to see what it's all about, basically.
Well, I'm willing to learn what I can learn, like the audio stuff with Guitaro. Oh, the one his name said. He taught me how to do the
I don't
voice
mind.
meter banana. He taught me quite a bit about that.
What's that all about?
My mic up. It's just audio program that it gives you virtual cables, basically. Like it allows you to screw with your audio, make it sound eek.
Compressors, limit
Noise gates, yeah,
gates.
noise gate and compressors, gain.
Yeah, that's good.
Overall decibels getting put in.
And are you still on OBS Studio, or are
Normal
you
OBS? I'm on normal OBS, the original.
Very
Good one.
nice. That's very good. That's number one. I
realized, I figured out why the Streamlabs was having issues.
Why?
My resolution was too much.
What was that? What the fuck was it at?
It was on my native resolution, which is ultra wide.
Oh, yeah, no wonder. That's fucking
And
crazy.
Well, the problem is the ultra wide is too much. It's too much power.
Yeah.
Like I'm at 3840 or 3840 by 1600.
I think
It's too much.
yeah, that's
It's too much.
just too much, dude.
We have another monitor that's like 1080. It's a normal one. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a monitor like that, but I get to watch movies. I get to watch TV shows and big monitor.
One big
I'm happy. Monitor.
Yeah, that's good. It's like what quality do you stream at as well?
1920 by 1080. So
The fuck?
normal.
That's crazy, dude. Like
Why? Why is that crazy?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess it might be like, here's the thing. I'm not any fucking stream expert or whatever the fuck, but like I know that a lot of my viewers fucking struggled with 1080 or 60 FPS. So
Oh,
I basically had to fucking turn all that shit down, and I don't know if that's how it is anymore. Like I know Twitch will pop up with options and be like, "Oh,
I
what's
could
that?"
put it to base resolution 720p
Right.
and then output scaled to 1080.
Oh, yeah.
I could do that. I think.
I
Let me
don't know
test
how
it.
it works, to be honest. Like, um, I have mine set, or my resolution is 1920 by 1080, but then it gets scaled down to 1280 by 720 or something like that. But I don't know if that's like, I just don't know how any of this shit works. So it's good that you have Hitaru helping you. He probably knows a lot more shit than me. I'd be like, I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Actually switched it over and it's much smaller, but it's like it's better for streaming wise, I find.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it might be better to do this way.
I think so. I don't know. If they changed it, I wouldn't mind following in your footsteps. I'd rather have 60 FPS so people can actually fucking look at the goddamn
Well, I
stream.
could. Well, okay. Here, I could share my screen, but my settings for my video is base canvas resolution 1280 by 10 or 720. Output scaled resolution is 1920 by 1080.
Yeah, I know where that is in the settings, but what does that do? You're streaming like, I don't know, I'm just fucked up, I guess.
It lowers your resolution.
But then like the output to 1920 by 1080, it just brings it back up, or
I assume.
right? Okay. I'm not trying to be like, what
No,
are you,
sure.
stupid? Oh my god, gotcha. It's like I'm just fucking confused because
No, that's fair.
I'm a little I'm a little retarded. I don't know. I'll have to look in the fucking thing. I don't know. You already fucking helped me a ton with the visualizer, and then I was like, oh, I'll look up, the name of this visualizer as well. Maybe there's something else about it. And I've totally, something in my brain was just like, I'm stupid because I totally fucking forgot that OBS has so many different plugins that you can fucking do. Like, you know what I'm talking about. They got on the OBS website, they got the form. The form has all these fucking different plugins that you can utilize.
Yeah.
And I fucking forgot about that. It's crazy. But sorry to just grab the topic and yoink it off to the side. I'm very glad that streaming has been going good for you. It should always be a stress reliever and something that makes you feel good, and you know lets you communicate with people, fill up that social meter a little bit, you know, without having to directly talk to the people.
Yeah.
At least that's how it is for me.
It basically the same thing for me because I mean, nothing.
I might be a little bit of a narcissist. I just want my voice to speak and people to listen, but I don't want to hear them, you know. Yeah, I think stream music. Would you like the final podcast question? Then we can kind of wrap it up.
Oh, sure.
All right. This one is from Ben. It might just be for me. Now that you finally made it in the Reactuber world, what is your next course of action? For me, I plan to try and get out as quick as I got in, because I feel like a fucking scumbag. I feel I don't know, feel horrible, like stealing someone else's property without being original about it, you know.
That's a whole like topic of copyright and other things like that.
Yeah, like
In some ways, and stealing content,
yeah, stealing content,
bring anything to it,
being unoriginal, being fucking, you know. I don't know. That's the fuck thing that, you know. Let me riddle you this, okay? Maybe someone becomes a reactor. They're like, oh, this is such a funny video, guys. Wow, this is great. But at the end of the day, isn't it more like the people who are watching are coming for the content with like you on the side versus your content, you know? That's how it feels like to me.
I mean, it depended, like, for me back then, I found it like 2016, 2017, 2015, maybe. It was like a dude named Charmks, like a weird reaction YouTuber thing.
Right.
But he used to do reaction videos. I didn't mind the reaction videos. I was more into for the content creators rather than the actual reaction stuff.
Yeah.
I had no reaction to all that stuff.
Yeah.
But the input to it that I liked. I don't know. I enjoyed the reaction stuff.
I mean, that's fair enough. I guess it's just different people with different perspectives on.
Oh, for sure.
On how it is. It's just, I don't know. It's like you're a cuck, you know? Like you're fucking, you're just sitting back having to commentate on someone else fucking your audience, you know? You know, it's just like, man, this fucking sucks. I'm having to sit back, be like, oh, what a fucking shit time, dude. What the fuck? I don't know. I guess that's just fucking Bibble Babble, you know? Is there anything you'd like to talk about before I wrap up this podcast episode?
Not that I know of. I think we got through quite a few topics that were pretty good.
Yeah, I think we did as well. We got through hackers or doxing people, school system, streaming,
And parenting.
and parenting. We'll go with hacker babies. Hacker babies. Yeah, streaming, then or not streaming. The school system, then streaming. I think that's good.
That's a good amount of topics.
I like to think so, at least.
So.
I want to thank you for coming onto the podcast. I appreciate it. I super appreciate the visualizers you helped me out with. They look great. They look fantastic.
See it?
It's gonna be great. It's gonna kind of suck because say there's more people on the podcast, Like I have my own visualizer,
Yeah.
and then
Once you add people, it's like, okay, I got to set up beforehand. Hey guys, whoever's in here, I'm adding a visualizer to you. Hold up, give me a minute.
fuck that.
You're gonna have to pause.
I ain't doing that shit. Fuck those people. Everyone.
Or
Sorry, go
you
ahead.
could do is basically center yourself on top on the screen or something like that, and put the visualizer only on you.
I think it's the issue
It's
is
your input.
Yeah, it's gonna be like I get my own visualizer, and then everyone else has
An
to share
output.
the other visualizer.
Which is the output. That's how I do it.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, thank you
Much
very
easier.
much. Thank you so very much for being on my podcast. I was prepared to do a little lonely boy of one, but
Oh, I'm sorry for subverting your expectation.
thanks for fucking stealing my podcast, asshole. Everyone who's watching, please go feel free to check out Red Rage on his YouTube channel or even on his Twitch page. This man plays so many different kinds of games as of late. Gonna be playing some motherfucking Condemned 2 Bloodshot. I don't think that's the proper title of it, but those words are in the title somewhere, I'm sure. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Been a great time. Make sure to check out the previous episode as well as the next one. So I love you, toodaloo, and boo bye.